what's interesting, right, is masculinity in terms of a word doesn't really come into the world as much until the 80s.
Is that right?
Yeah. Look at the mentions of the word masculinity in like, and this is through books and literature or anything like that, right? I'll show you this graph. So if you see the spike in it comes in mid 80s.
See, but
early 90s, mid 80s. That's when all of a sudden masculinity becomes a real thing within books. In fact, I can give you the exact year, 1985.
Yeah.
What is the reason behind that? Like, is that, do you know what I think it is? I think it's all of a sudden you've got the start of the action movie.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? And I think masculinity is driven by like the idea of what masculinity is almost like alongside the action movie.
Yeah. I kind of get where you're coming from, but there is
Die Hards and things like that.
Something that is inbuilt in boys. Like I was lucky enough to have Harley, a little girl, and you, a little boy, one of each. So I saw both kind of grow up, and I think in boys there's something that anytime that you picked up a stick when you were a kid and you were out playing in the garden, right?
Yeah.
It became a gun. It became a sword. It became something to hit someone with, right?
Yeah.
Harley picked up a stick. It became like a paintbrush or a witch's broom or something like that. It was far more feminine what she was making, if there were things that were happening in her head. But for you, it was far more about, I want to be an alpha male. You know, I want to be the man with the gun, the leader when I grow up.